This is the Besotted Pride of West London podcast, and I'm coming to you after tremendous game. England 2, Slovakia 1. And the game was full of tension, full of action, full of everything. 90th plus 4th minute, I was there cancelling all my hotels as England were 1-0 down. And I thought, oh no, they've fluffed it again. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, who comes? Jude Bellingham with an absolute corker into the back of the net to even things up. And it went to extra time. First minute of extra time, who pops up but our man, Toney. The number one, Toney, with a flick on, took out all the Slovakian defenders, boom, for Harry Kane to put the ball in the back of the net. 2-1 to England, and we're not going home. And as you can hear, I didn't record anything in the stadium because I wanted to lap up the atmosphere, but we're on a bus on the way back to Gelsenkirchen. Hopefully it'll be the last time I ever come to Gelsenkirchen, because we're on the way to Berlin via Dortmund on the way. What a result!
Oh mate, it's unbelievable. I've got to say, it was just such an emotional, crazy moment at the end of that game. It's hard to put the match into words. It was, I mean, that's what you get when you've got world-class players like Bellingham, innit? I mean, I think we were hoping we'd see more of it earlier in the game, but it's what you come to football for. I mean, the 89 minutes before that were hard and they were frustrating, and we worked, but what an amazing moment and what a great start to extra time as well.
So, and England, listen, forget, you can talk about all of the negatives and and they weren't this and that. It's the result that mattered, and they really dug this one out, didn't they?
Yeah, and I think in that moment, or those moments, we saw just how much those players want to stay in this tournament. And I think we saw the fight and the desire that they've got. And at the end, you could see the camaraderie amongst them all and the fact that they've got the backing for Southgate. And I think now what we need is the fans to carry on like this and to keep the party atmosphere and keep the belief and make the rest of the tournament, however long it lasts, a great experience for the fans and the players.
That's right. Listen, my man.
Yeah, so
what a game, what a result.
Match.
I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, go on.
Did you think it was all over?
I thought it was done for. I thought we're gone. Thought we were going home. Weren't coming back next week. That was it. Thought it was it.
But then what happened? What happened there?
It was one of them people calling for Kane to get dragged off Bellingham, but the match winners, if you pull him off, they can't fucking score. End of the day, they can't score, and he's kept him on, and he's pulled a bicycle kick out the bag in 96 minutes. So it's right to not bring him off.
And the game, I mean, obviously, look, England, we thought, okay, we made one little change. First 10-15 minutes we thought, hold on a second, maybe we're going to go for it. Slovakia got the goal, and all of a sudden it's like we just went into our shell, and again it was the same old.
It's same old story, yeah, but it's just how it goes. It's Southgate football, isn't it? So it is what it is. He's got another result, so he's living to another match.
I'm going to say second half though, listen, had to make some changes, brought on some players, some playmakers. We had playmakers on the pitch, and you know, obviously they must have made some difference, didn't they?
Yeah, Eze did well when he came on. So did Cole Palmer, does well every time he comes on. I want him to get started, but I don't think he will next game. The only change he's doing is in midfield, and that's Kobe Mainoo for Gallagher or Trent. That's all he's changed to start off with. And yeah, he's brought Cole Palmer on. So does he change it? He has to change something at the start of the game, something else.
So listen, we were 1-0 down. Game was over. How did you feel when that winner went in just after the beginning of extra time?
Just pure relation. That's all it is, isn't it? That's all it can be. It's the best feeling in the world.
Question: are we going to Berlin?
I think we'll beat Austria. Switzerland, sorry. Then I don't know who we got in the semis if we beat them, but we've got a chance because we're on the good side of the draw. But we'll just see. Take it game by game. That's all we can do.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
You want to talk? Do you want to talk? Listen, my man doesn't want to talk. Listen, nice one, man. Nice. What do you support? What do you support?
Blackburn.
That's the Blackburn, the Rovers. Okay, here we go. David Raya, number 1. David Raya. So, there we go. So, what a match today. What an experience, what a match, what madness, eh?
It's just total, yeah, I'm speechless. I'm still like collecting my thoughts here. But it's just mad. It's just total madness, like utter dismay at, 80 minutes, 70 minutes, 80 minutes, thinking make some substitutions, You see Slovakia making substitutions. I think they made about 4 subs. And we're going on with the same thing. We're losing energy. You can see Bellingham was starting to get a bit slower. Mainu starting to get a little bit slower. The pace was coming off. We're thinking, that's it, we're fucked, we're out. The thoughts are, well, I'll probably save a bit of money at least.
Yes.
Trying to find the silver lining.
Yeah.
And in 89 minutes, finally, is that Ivan Toney coming on? That's surely not. Yeah. Surely there's not Ivan Toney coming on.
In fact, we said too little, too late.
Exactly. However, Bill, I also said to you, first touch goal. Now, in fairness, it wasn't a first touch goal, but actually, I don't think he had a touch by the point that the goal went in. But if you look really, really carefully, when the ball came in, he was holding back about 2 defenders.
As he does.
So basically, Ivan Toney, that's his goal. Definitely, he made the difference there. Anyway, absolute madness, absolute chaos, just scenes, right?
Limbs, yes.
Limbs. I mean, I was out of breath. You were out of breath. Everyone around us out of breath.
Thank God for the whistle, and then we could take a breath.
Whistle, breath. Thinking, all right, I don't know if I can handle another half an hour of this. I don't know, didn't need to.
No.
We didn't need to.
No.
Because almost straight away, we're out. We're actually going for it. We're trying to score goals. We're trying to make something happen, and it's just that beautiful flick on from Toney. As soon as that ball left Toney's head, I knew it was a goal. You knew it was a goal.
It was a Toney flick.
It's a Toney
flick. We've seen them so many times. And it
was just so easy for Harry Kane to just. Normally that'd be Rico Henry or something like that coming in from the wing, but that was it. We weren't even worried about a VAR. We weren't worried about anything like that. Just brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. But also very important is we then made a load of substitutions which looked a little bit defensive, but I guess it was just to rearrange the team to get it back to a slightly more sensible shape. And I was really worried that we were going to sit back. Let the pressure come on, and actually we kind of did for a little bit, but maybe 5-6 minutes we were trying to score goals. We weren't sitting back trying to score goals. Ivan Toney almost scored a goal. I was actually really surprised he didn't. Because I've seen him score that goal a million times before. Well, not literally a million times, probably about 20 times.
Yes. So listen, we're on the way back to Cologne. We are absolutely exhausted. It's been an absolutely great day. I want to speak to more people actually when we get off the bus here. We're going to get off the bus here, probably on the station, the train. We'll talk to more characters, just get their vibe. On a train on the way back, tell you something, mellow vibes, totally mellow vibes. Normally, like I said to you, I record in the stadium, you hear the vibes from the stadium, but I wanted to take it in myself. Right, so a bit of a sing-song, a bit of a chat to people, and walked out the stadium, and everybody was elated because 1 minute we were out of that tournament, the next minute we were back in. We saw people leaving as well. People were leaving like 10 minutes from the end as well, everything like that, weren't they? So people had left and they'd gone. I mean, I'm not being funny, but you do what you want to do, you pay your money, you do what you want to do. I'm not quite into the leaving games early malarkey, especially a game like that. And you've got to be gutted coming all the way over to Germany and leaving that game early and seeing them two bing, bang, bingers, bang, bang, back of the net goals, you know what I'm saying? But what an evening, wasn't it?
I mean, it was something else at the end there. It was we spoke about it in a day, and that was actually limbs everywhere. It was something else. I mean, it was just, I think it was something you look back in time and go, remember that night?
I was there.
It was there. It's like Jude's just, well, he's put his leg up high and I can't even do. Like, he's just scored an absolute weldy, and Harry's come up with trumpets for us. So, but it has papered over the cracks.
And what are those cracks?
The whole shape, the tactics, everything, the desire. I think it's just all over the place at the moment. I mean, I don't think he has a clue what team to play next.
Well, I mean, obviously, there's players that came on and probably posed them a little bit of a problem, didn't they?
I think so. Yeah, I think a lot of people were thinking of Cole Palmer should start anyway, though. I mean, I don't think Mainu, I think he played well, but I don't think he solved that problem in there. So I think there's still I think there's still another void in there. So someone's going to come in, I think, and do. Someone's got to take that position.
Well, interestingly, I mean, Gerhe is suspended for the next game as well. So again, there's questions who's going to be coming in the central defence.
I mean, for me, I would play Lewis Dunk. I think Lewis Dunk is a solid player. I think I think whenever he plays for Brighton, I think they look a class side. So I think I would have him in there because I think they've got a big focal point out front, the Swiss, and I think he'll handle them. So for me, that would be him. Yeah,
I mean, again, some players left back, some people look back and think, will this have been a Braithwaite moment, you know what I'm saying? But that moment's gone now as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he would have given us a lot more options, especially being a left-footed player. I think he would have really given us more balance in the team. I think, especially with Konza coming down at left back. I don't think he's played left back for Villa this season, so I think that would have given us more options.
And this game today, okay, so we went into it, made one change, started off thinking, hold on a second, maybe we might have this game. I mean, did you think there was different, or is it the same old, same old?
For me, it was just like a repeat of the last 3 games, to be fair. I think it was just another continuation of the same tactics. I mean, when you're only making one change, when you can make wholesale changes, I think, that says it all, really. I think we got what we thought. I think we've been lucky, really, that defence has been solid. But then today, we've conceded, and then we've got a mountain to climb. And, we were fortunate, really.
And interestingly, it was our last throw of the dice. We were in sort of 89 minutes. He realised, I've got to do something. Took off. I can't remember who took off, but brought on Ivan Toney. And we're going to be biased here, being Brentford fans as well. But we think Ivan Toney, I think he changed the game.
I think he gave us that focal point that we needed a bit more than Kane, just a different option to Kane. He's a handful, he's a big presence up there, and I think he just gives us a different dynamic. I think he brings a lot to the party. I mean, I think he done really well when he come on. I thought he done, hold his head higher.
I think he fended off a couple of defenders actually when the ball came across, so to block them out, to give Bellingham his little in, and then he flicked the ball over for the assist for Kane as well. He took out 4 defenders, I think it was. So which is what he does.
True, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to do the hard work to create the bigger picture for the team. So, he done well.
Yeah. So next stop is where we go to. It's Dusseldorf. I mean, next stop on the train is Dusseldorf as well. But next stop for England, Dusseldorf as well. We got the Swiss Hauptfisch. They were looking all right actually. They could pose us quite. Well, anyone can pose a big problem at the moment now, couldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they gave the Italians a shock yesterday. I think they were an organised outfit. I think they've got a strong core to the team, and they're going to be really organised. I think we're going to have to really up it here. Otherwise, this competition can go sour quickly. I think, but yeah.
So there you have it from Gelsenkirchen, short and sweet. Like I said to you, after the game, we were just so blown away by everything. You were almost stunned, lots of stunned silence and people just relieved that the game was over. You've heard from the fans, mainly outside the stadium. We didn't do inside the stadium, as you said, because we just wanted to lap up the atmosphere inside there, and the great atmosphere there as well. Now we're looking forward to the trip to Dusseldorf at the weekend, getting ourselves ready. Very lively in Dusseldorf. A lot of England fans have been staying there for the duration, so like I said, really good. Don't forget to buy us a beer if you like what we're doing. besotted.com/beer. And also don't forget to check out prideofwest.london for all our other podcasts. We've done a load of other podcasts from this Euros as well. But looking forward to Dusseldorf at the weekend. Don't forget to check out besotted.com, and come on, you England.